Miigwech. Thank you. What a great introduction. Thank you. Miigwech. I'm from Nyashingaming. I was giving her a little lesson about that. I really appreciate the inclusion of a writer through pen who isn't able to share their work in this same way. Although I have to admit, I feel a little bit like Clint Eastwood standing up here with the whole empty chair thing. I promise not to keep addressing it and asking it questions, although the kind of perverse side of me really wants to, but I'll try to restrain myself. Restraint is not always something I'm great at. I just also have to say that I forgot that this would be filmed, even though I've been here before, and so I really wish that I dressed in a different way, something more glamorous and appropriate to Owen Sound Poet Laureate, and alas, this is actually what I'm like, so here I am. Not particularly glamorous at all, but anyway, sorry to shatter any illusions out there about how glamorous poetry is, so. Welcome. The first poem that I wanted to do is one from A Constellation of Bones, which was an amazing experience to work on. I keep changing my mind about what I'm doing, so that's why I'm shuffling papers here. With Santee Smith, who's a Mohawk choreographer and Tukupu, Maori hip-hop artist. Basically, I'll just fill you in a little bit because I might do a few poems from that piece, that performance piece. It's really telling two colliding stories about two couples. In each couple, one person is Maori, one is Anishinaabe. One of the couples is their spirit beings, their ancestors. And they interact with a couple in contemporary society that's struggling. So this is the first poem that I want to do for you from that. It's called Across the Universe. That was the night we stretched ourselves under a canopy of northern lights. You pressed your bones into mine, and we were starfish outlined in the sand. How were we to know only one of us would be pulled to sea while the other stood watching, drops of moon falling down your face as the waves shimmered, rolling constellations like stories rising and waning? You disappeared behind clouds. I stomped my heels into a graveyard of stars scattered at my feet. My bones ache for you. Was it Mishu Pishu who tore you from me? They say he feeds on the unwary, drawing them into that underworld where I dream you are imprisoned. God damn you. Have you walked on the dark side of the moon for long enough now, wasting yourself on the stinking sidewalks where no birds sing and there are only the distorted shadows of crystal, rock, dust, carving you to your core until even the marrow is sucked dry? You who were conceived under a spirit moon, a harvest pushed from your mother's womb, with matariki setting diamonds on your brow, placing you inside the arms of Te Ika Matua o Tarangi, a cluster of nebulae worn round your neck. Now you rise skyward, getting high, cloaked in broken feathers, marking blame on the skin of this world like tattoos only you can see. A ceremony of severance pulling you further from my embrace. While here I stand, arms pulling toward the sand, shifting at my feet, all of the words pulled from my throat as if Maui's fishhook was searching for another island home built of I'm sorry's and I meant to say, and please, baby, please come back. I am drumming for you on my small red drum, as if torn from my axis, while the planets spin and another star collapses. Miigwech. Miigwech, miigwech. Thank you. You're extremely polite. Thank you so much. I think in most of society, those niceties are kind of vanishing, so I appreciate politeness when it happens. This next one is also from a constellation of bones. It's called House of Bones. I bury myself inside you until you cry my name, until our bones break, until we are ground to dust. A storm is brewing, a tent is shaking, thunder crashes, lightning flashes, a cloudburst, then stillness spreads across a glistening landscape. Your skin covers my skin, pushing me into earth, shaking me to the core, a rattling house of bones. Our breath, a throat song of craving. A storm is brewing, a tent is shaking, thunder crashes, lightning flashes, a cloudburst, then stillness spreads across a glistening landscape as you collapse into my embrace. Lots of embracing going on in that dance piece. That kind of leads me to the audience participation part of this thing. Well, actually, one audience member, and I'm totally going to put somebody on the spot here and ask Rob Rolfe if he'll come up and do this poem with me. It's for a male voice and a female voice, so see, he's so polite, he just does it. Thank you. So
I really didn't know about this.
This is totally, putting him on the spot. So, and you're being filmed, so no pressure.
I can't see that part.
So if you want to read everything down here, when we get to this, you say, I'll join in. So you do this, I'll do this. Yeah, we'll just go back and forth, call and response kind of thing.
She is earth, I am sky. She is the land on turtle's back. She is the cave wherein I sleep. Her arms are ancient trees, holding me up to the sun. She is my other self reflecting.
I have stars for eyes, cavernous hunger stretching my shores, fields of wildflowers strewn in my hair. He is a hard rain falling, clouds and lightning piercing. He is my other self reflecting, Wasno Day dancing, pools of fireflies, a meteor shower.
We have stars for eyes. I move across her soft rolling hills, weep over her valleys and plains. Her beauty enthralls me. She absorbs my tears, offers me the sweet smoke of cedar. I give her rainbows, cloak myself in aurora borealis, hear her laughter rushing through the leaves.
I am emerging. He takes root in my deep, dark flesh, and forests spring forth. He breathes into the smallest pieces of me, and I am an island growing into continent, spreading myself open. His voice is Nimki. His song is thunder rolling across my valleys. Soft rain licks these hills and marshes. Lava erupts flowing to the sea. He is my other self reflecting. I am earth. He is sky.
When she is sad, I hear wolves howl at the moon. When I cannot reach her, I am driving autumn rains, the winter storm fury. I throw lightning, sky fire falling. My scream is a hurricane. Longing for her is a tornado whirling between my ribs. She is earth, I am sky.
I am born of this land and starlight. From sky descended. I am a child of the earth. Her placenta covers my bones. Her mountains point me home.
She is of earth, I am of sky. When stampeding herds of bison call to me, The pounding of my chest is my reply. She is a story I am learning to read, a secret I cannot keep. I am a code she cannot decipher, a language she is learning to speak. We stardust, contracted, she is bone of my bone. She is my other self connecting, pulsar, marrow, my other home.
He is sky. He has stars for eyes reflecting in mine. He is wind blowing through my bones. He is the thunder echo in my mind. He is breathing, breathing, windstorms and tornadoes. He is hurricane raging. He sighs and small birds sing.
She is of the earth.
I am of the earth.
I am of the sky.
He is of the sky.
I am her other self.
I am his other self, reflecting. We are born of starlight.
Thank you.
Yay. For those of you who don't know, Rob is a well-known poet, so that was very selfish on my part. I totally wanted to hear Rob read because I haven't, and so I got him to read one of my poems, which is even more exciting for me. It's all about me. It's all me, me, me. I'm not sure how much time I have, so I'm getting close, about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. All right. When I was given the position of Poet Laureate for Owen Sound, I was asked to read a poem for the mayor and council, so I wrote one, and I think I'll end with that one. I'm not sure if I'll be doing any other public readings before my term as Poet Laureate ends, so I think it's kind of appropriate to begin with this poem and to end with this poem, potentially, unless I get some last minute thing I have to do, but I'm very into the cyclical spiraling type of thing. It's so culturally appropriate and whatnot for me. I was going to read you Ode to My Lover's Flat Indian Ass, but instead I will try to elevate myself somewhat. You can see me privately if you're interested. Yeah, I don't even know why I said that, because I was going to read it, but now it's really hard to read this very poem that I'm trying to celebrate my homeland. I am from the Chippewas of Nawash First Nation, and so I wrote this poem. It's called Song for Saugeen-Aki, which is our homeland. Praise these cool bay waters, deep blue emerald, but more precious, home of Mishu-Pishu, water cat prowling, keeper of Gigong, life-giving womb. Sing the moon setting behind limestone and cedar, young vultures arcing a star-laden sky, inverted basket holding childhood wishes and memory, Nokomis and Mishomish, whose moccasined feet once walked these rocky shores before bending to the earth, Akiwenzi. Behold the land of cedar, sweetgrass, sage, of fern, morel, lady moccasin, puffball, milkweed greens, odamin, blackberry, raspberry, watercress, black walnut, wecan. Dance this land of rock and stone, a backbone stretching, Niagara to Manitoulin, slender neck of the Saugeen Peninsula. Give thanks to little sister and brother, to Makwa, Massasauga Rattler, Mujo, Mang, Nigik, Chigak, Kayash, Wawa, Adik, Pishu, Maknik, Makaki, Amik, all who walk, crawl, swim, slither, and fly, Dodem and guardian of Saugeen-Aki. Honor this home of Nawash, the branch that never breaks, of freedom's final northern stop, of treaty peoples, both you and I, of farmer, artist, builder, teacher, philosopher, Ogima, chief. Praise these blue waters, northern lights, limestone. Yes, sing the seven sisters, smudge smoke rising, new moon shining, waterspout spinning, promise of a new day igniting the horizon. Yes, praise and honor I sing. This land, Sagin Aki, knows and remembers me. Chumigwach, thank you very much.